my channel. If you are new to my channel, then of course, welcome. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And if you are not new to my channel, then girl, welcome back. For today's video, I'm going to be doing yet another horoscope zodiac sign tutorial to add to my zodiac series. And of course, we are officially in Aries season. I'm actually so excited for this video, just like I'm so excited for every other video that I film. I'm always excited for my own videos. I mean, hello. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and I'm also going to be doing a little talk through, sit down. Let's dissect into everything Aries, personality, characteristics, the positive, the negative. We're talking all about Aries at the end of the makeup tutorial, so you're going to want to stick around for that. If you have a loved one who is an Aries, or if you are an Aries yourself, you're definitely going to want to stick around. But first things first, let's go ahead and start off with the makeup, shall we? Alright, so you guys know the drill. Your girl has oily eyelids, so I always have to make sure that I'm always priming them before eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in with some concealer, and then I'm just going to quickly blend that out with a brush. And then I'm going to set that concealer with some loose face powder. Here I'm using the Coty Airspun loose face powder. I love this. I'm just going to use this to go ahead and set the concealer in place. Alright, so if you are up to date on my Zodiac series, then you know that I always whip out the Beige Cosmetics Zodiac palette, so that is what I'm going to be using today. And can we talk about this color? I do not understand why Aries is blue. Of all colors, honestly, Aries does not need to be blue. That is so disrespectful. Honestly, if I was an Aries, I'd be highly disrespected right now, just saying. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Aquarius, which is just a matte brown, and I'm just going to put that in my crease in windshield wiper motions. I'm going to be using this shade as my transition. This is probably the simplest eye look that I've done yet on any Zodiac series look so far. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is just taking a piece of tape, as you guys saw me do here. And then I'm just going to line that up with the edge of my eye to the edge of my brow, and it's going to give me that straight line. The purpose of me doing that is just so that I can get a nice straight line when I'm doing the liner. And I'm not actually going to put liner. I'm actually going to use this brown eyeshadow. It's the shade Pisces. I'm literally on strike, you guys. I'm not trying to use any of the Aries from the palettes. They just don't make sense. The colors that they chose for Aries, BH Cosmetics, you playing us, okay? I'm taking this brown shade. This is called Pisces. It's the matte brown, and I'm just gonna run that on my lash line, as you guys see here. And then when I remove the tape, I have this nice perfect line. So if you're not good with liner, then try this out. It's really, really easy to do. Moving on to foundation, I'm taking my oldie but a goodie. This is literally like my favorite foundation of all time. And I think I didn't realize it was my favorite foundation of all time up until maybe recently, where I was like, oh my god, like I don't stop using this foundation. You know what I mean? So I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. And then I'm going to take the Loreall Infallible concealer, and I'm going to run that on my forehead, under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, just to really highlight a little bit. I am going to do a little bit of cream contour today, so I'm just going to take the Too Faced Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Maple, and then I'm just going to run that around the perimeter of my face here to kind of just sculpt out my cheeks a little bit more. Now to set everything in place, once again, I'm taking the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. Y'all know this is a goodie for me. I absolutely love this. If you don't mind smelling like a viejita for a little bit while you put this on, then you are good, honey. You will love this. Now, of course, to highlight, because an Aries loves a good glow, I'm taking this shade from the palette. It's just like the white shade. I'm going to just use that to highlight. Next, I'm taking this LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner. I don't know the shade of this, but I will leave it down below. All of the details, by the way, will be listed down below. I know this is kind of going a little bit fast, so make sure you check the description box for a full list of products and shades. And lastly, for the red lip, of course, I'm going to be taking the Fenty lipstick, and that is it. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished makeup look for Aries, as you guys can see right here. To me, this represents Aries because, for one, it's on the natural side, okay? I say natural very loosely because I know this might not be natural for a lot of people. However, to me, it's natural because I don't have a lot of eyeshadow. It's pretty basic on the face makeup, and the only real thing that's popping out at you is the red lips. I actually really, really love it, and to me, this represents an Aries because I think Aries, I think red, okay? But at the same time, I don't think very bold makeup when I think of Aries, because I feel like Aries, I mean, it's kind of like a weird statement to make, but I feel like for the most part, Aries are very good looking people. Very seldom have I ever seen a not so good looking Aries person. Very weird, but it's very true. I'm not kidding. So for the most part, I wanted to keep the makeup, like I said, on the more natural side because I don't feel like it really should take much to make an Aries look beautiful because naturally they already are. Oh, that's so sweet. At the same time, I wanted to wear red because obviously that represents an Aries to me. That's their color, and at the same time, they're a fire sign. So of course, I couldn't do an Aries look without red of some sort. So to kick it right off, the date range for Aries is March 21st through April 19th. They are the first sign in the whole zodiac, and they are a fire sign. They're ruled by Mars, and their symbol is a ram. Because Aries are the first sign in the zodiac, to me, just naturally, they're leaders. I have never met an Aries who is one to kind of just go with the flow. Usually Aries are very gung-ho about what they want. They know what they want. They're leaders. They're gonna go after what they want. Very much like a ram. They're gonna be bullheaded. They're gonna be go-getters. They're gonna be going after, hungry, chasing that hustle, whatever it is that they want to do in life, and Aries is going to go after it head first. They do not care. I honestly love that, and that is one of the characteristics that Aries have that really does inspire me a lot. Because Aries are leaders, naturally they are very hardworking individuals. They are not the kind of people that kind of expect things to be handed to them. They work very, very hard for the things that they have, and usually because of their hardworking nature, that usually drives them to a lot of success in life, in whatever they want to do, whatever field they want to do. I feel like it's nice to be around an Aries because they truly are such a breath of fresh air, and they are just such inspiring people. Aries is also somebody who is naturally a very fearless individual, and even if they do feel fear of some sort, they're going to make you feel like they're not afraid because they don't want people to see their fears. They don't want people to know that they're secretly so afraid to do something. Something that I can say about Aries, because I do have family members and I do have close friends that are Aries, and I just feel like they are such fun and adventurous people. There is never a dull moment with an Aries. Believe me when I tell you that. Aries are not boring, okay? There are signs in the zodiac that I will get to that I do find are a little bit on the dull side, but an Aries is not that sign. I feel like Aries are such a good time, so energetic, so bubbly, and honestly, they are really, really, truly fun, upbeat people to be around. When it comes to an Aries, expect to deal with somebody who is also very outspoken and very independent, okay? And even though the two aren't exactly the same thing, they do correlate and go hand in hand, and Aries has no shame in telling you what's really up and telling you how they feel. They have no problem with that, okay? Aries are very, very outspoken, and they are extremely independent. The men and the women who are Aries are super duper duper independent. They don't need anybody. They got it under control, okay? They are so independent and so strong-willed. Aries in general are really people that really have their life together for the most part, and if they don't at the moment, you best believe that they are working really, really hard to get their life in order. They're very hungry, very ambitious people. One thing that I've noticed about Aries, and it's actually a pretty admirable quality, is they do know how to let things go. Best believe that an Aries will let things go that are toxic to them, that do not serve them their purpose, whatever it is in life that just is not doing anything positive for an Aries, whatever is steering them away from their vision, their goal in life, they are ready to let it go whenever on the spot, hunty, okay? If you are not serving me, you are not for me. That is how Aries is. And when it comes to that, I feel like Aries can come off very detached, very similar to an Aquarius. They have no problem being super detached from something and just unsensitive for whatever is not serving their purpose. Do not screw them over. Do not betray their trust, because an Aries will drop you like a fly, honey, okay? If you try an Aries in any kind of way, sis, you're done for life, okay? I have seen so many Aries, whether it is a friend or a romantic partner, I have seen them drop those people as fast as you can say who, okay? Because they betrayed them, because they did something, because they said something that was wrong, that rubbed an Aries the wrong way. They are ready to drop you at any minute. I've seen so many Aries friends of my own just walk away from long committed relationships because it just wasn't serving them anymore, and they really have no problem with letting things go. I have seen many Aries as well just go through a divorce so gracefully, okay? They don't care. Once they are over and done with you, honey, it's over and done. Aries will not sit there and sob over you. If an Aries is truly done and has checked out from that point, truly they are ready to just move on with their lives. And I really, really do feel like Aries is just one of the signs that just like done. Like when they're done, they really do mean it. And that is such a cool quality that I feel like so many people don't have, especially in life, because I feel like a lot of times people stay and people just settle in situations that just aren't good for them. You know what I mean? I feel like in Aries, if it's not serving them, they're like, I gotta go, fam. You know what I mean? Bad relationship, Aries is out. Bad job, Aries is out. They're natural born leaders, like I said, and they're just ready to face whatever they gotta face. Aries are true riders at the end of the day, but only for things that are serving them a purpose. If you are no longer providing value or purpose to an Aries, they are out. Because they are natural leaders, they tend to be very stubborn and very bossy. That is a quality that a lot of Aries have that makes us clash a little bit. Me personally, just because I don't like dealing with bossy people. I feel like it's because me, myself, I can be a little bit bossy sometimes. So when I feel like somebody's being bossy with me, I'm like, hold up, who you being bossy with, sis? You better tone it down. But no, seriously, I really do feel like Aries can tend to be very bossy at times, just because an Aries can really be stuck in their own ways, and they really will try to do whatever it takes to get people to really see and understand their point of view. So because of that, I feel like they're going to get a little bit bossy so that you can really understand what they mean or do what they say. Another quality that I've noticed in pretty much every Aries that I've ever came across is they are very argumentative people, okay? And Aries does not mind arguing with you, honey. If they want you to see their point of view, they're going to do everything possible so that you can, even if it means you got to go word for word, you got to go at it for a battle of words real quick, and Aries has no problem throwing it down in an argument, okay? But at the same time, I don't feel like an Aries is the type of person who's going to sit there and be popping off and punching everybody. I don't feel like they're very physical people. I feel like they're very debative people in that sense. Like, they're argumentative, but in a debative type of way. Like, they like debates, they like going word for word with people, but they're not going to sit there and like punch you for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, you really have to provoke an Aries for that. But I do feel like because they're a fire sign, it's natural for them to just always want to just be at words with people. But like I said, when it comes to Aries, they like a good debate. They like going at words with people, and they really have no problem expressing their opinion and making sure people understand where they're coming from and their points of view. Alright, so when it comes to Aries, I do feel like they are very loyal people. Like I said, Aries are really goal-orientated. They're really focused on their own success. They ain't got no damn time to be cheating on you. So I feel like they're extremely loyal people. Aries is also somebody in a relationship who's really, really fun and extremely adventurous. And Aries does not like to be bored. Make sure you're always keeping your Aries lover entertained. Like I said earlier, an Aries will cut you off, has no problem Xing you out of their life if you try them or if you betray them in any kind of way. So make sure that whatever Aries you have in your life, you keep them happy and you're loyal to them, because if not, they will leave you. Once an Aries is done with you, it will truly be like you never even existed. They'll be like, who's that? Like, who dat? Like, they don't even know who you are anymore. They really just will move on from you. An Aries cutoff game is truly impressive. Truly impressive, okay? Aries also is somebody who has no problem, like I said, expressing how they feel. They will go at it with you, and they do not care if there's discord in their relationship, because if they want to express their point or they want you to see where they're coming from, even if you don't agree with them, they have no problem expressing that to you. So yes, Aries will argue with you. They will not sit there and just pretend like everything's fine, and they will just go with whatever you say. No, 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 no. If an Aries disagrees with you, you're gonna know about it. Alright, you guys, so for the last part here, I'm just gonna read off some of the famous people that we know that are Aries. We have Lady Gaga, Jackie Chan, Hugh Hefner, Akon, and Maya Angelou, who are all Aries. I hope you got a kick out of it. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the video. If you agreed with what I said, if you disagreed with what I said, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. These videos are all good fun. They are not to be taken serious, and honestly, you guys, I love when you guys leave me comments down below, because it lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content, and that way I can come back and do more. And yeah, you guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!